Hello everyone, welcome to our Chinese micro class. Today our topic is artistic conception of Chinese musical instruments. First, let's enjoy a film clip from 闪光少女, Our Shining Days. The movie clip here is trying to remind the viewer of the relationship between Chinese and Western musical instruments. Traditional Chinese musical instruments show their own characteristics through different materials, timbre, techniques, and the influence of ancient Chinese philosophy. Various artistic conceptions are formed by the rendering of different kinds of musical instruments. So today I'm going to introduce materials used in Chinese musical instruments, the influence of ancient Chinese philosophy, and the feelings and artistic conception of Chinese musical instruments expression. 八音 refers to the 8 categories of Chinese musical instruments in the ancient orchestra, which was sorted by material. They were metal, stone, clay, leather, silk, wood, gourd, and bamboo. Most materials of Chinese musical instruments were taken from nature, which allowed them to imitate sounds of nature and humans, reflecting the concept of a harmony between man and nature. One of the ancient Chinese philosophy is the unity of nature and human beings. Nature is the man, man's the nature. All man's life is destiny. Just like the historian Qian Mu's conclusion before he died, neither against the destiny nor the nature, integrate of life into the destiny and nature. It goes without saying that the ancient Chinese music was influenced by ancient Chinese philosophy. As creation of nature, music reflects the harmony and oneness of the nature and the world. People believe that music is holy, it can purify people's mind, and it should be composed harmoniously with Ba Yin. It always reflects the spiritual realm of advocating nature, freedom, even killed, and inner peace. The ancient Chinese music theory, music should be composed with the notes of the 5 elements: gong, shang, jue, zhi, yu. Here gong is do, shang is re, jue is mi, zhi is so, yu is la. No fa, no si, and thus to make music profound and elegant. Now let's enjoy a famous song, Jasmine Flower.
好一朵茉莉花，好一朵茉莉花，茉莉花开，雪也白不过它。我有心采一朵带有怕怕人笑话。
Now let's see one of the oldest musical instruments, xun. 7,000 years ago, it was used to trap animals by imitating the sound of birds tweeting. It's made of stone, bones, or clay, of egg-shaped, with qualities of sacredness, elegance, and mystery given by ancients. It's used in palace and to offer sacrifice to gods or ancestors. It's mainly used for playing palace music in past dynasties. Then it faded out for a variety of reasons. It has been surged and becoming a cultural phenomenon since the late 1980s. It has also been used in TV series and movies frequently. From Xun, people are rediscovering ancient true Chinese music and thus shortening the distance with modern civilization. It has a beneficial effect on people's mental health, helping them avoid losing themselves, returning to the state of inner peace. Both tone and timbre are applied to express the sin of fall. Xun was also called the voice of the start of fall by ancients. It's melodious, moving, and sad, so people use it to express the feeling of emptiness, sadness, and desolation. In a solo performance, it sounds like it's recounting the history. Whenever you hear the sound of a chu, you think of the idiom of 四面楚歌, chu songs on four sides, and the great Asian love story, 霸王别姬, Farewell My Concubine. By the way, the movie is highly recommended. In 2000, a TV series called Palace of Desire was highly praised as poetic drama for Shakespeare style. Hui Niang and Xue Shao were childhood sweethearts and had been together for years, but the imperial power brought them separation and death. For the safety of the family, they said their sad farewells. Hui Niang died from childbirth. Xue Shao had to restart a new life, a meaningless life, hopeless life with the princess. The director chose Xun music as BGM to express the struggling, suppressing, and sad feeling.
一个要在家织布，另一个临终之前，老奶奶说。
In the movie 菊豆, at the very beginning, it's visually empty. It's filled with a surprising, even pain. In a quiet village, an unrest atmosphere is being rendered by the Xun music. Besides of the solo way, Xun is often accompanied by Chu, a transverse flute with 8 holes. The music of the two instruments represents a bond of friendship or brotherly love. With similar principles of vocal and timbre, Xun harmonizes well with Chu, which reflect the aesthetic of ancient Chinese music. Confucian philosophy is harmony surprised, which is a very important philosophy in spring and autumn period. Xun and Chu meet the expectation. Nowadays, there are more instruments for accompaniment and ensemble. 古琴、古筝、箫、笛子。And it's not always that bleak and depressing. It can express the emotional flexible state of mind when it's in accompaniment with flute. It sounds melodious, free, and soulful between the heaven and the ground. Okay, that's it for today. Next time, I'm going to introduce the chant bells and drum. Thank you for watching. See you next time.